Hi guys, Lava175 here, aka Shanna. I'm here with another Webcam report for yours truly, and I got some news to share with you throughout the month of September. So, without further ado, I'll get started. On September 4th, which is Labor Day in the US, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Prince William and Princess Kate, announced that they're expecting royal baby number 3. We're not kidding, they're expecting again. Kensington Palace made the pregnancy announcement as Princess Kate was not feeling well enough to attend the engagement later in the day. As with 2 other pregnancies before it, she suffers from hyperemesis gravidarum, also known as acute morning sickness. The Queen was delighted with the news, and so as Prince Harry. There's no particular date of when royal baby number 3 will be born, other than the fact that will be born sometimes around next spring, and that will be 5th in line for the throne behind Princess Charlotte, who is 4th, and her elder brother Prince George, who is 3rd. As the people of Texas are recovering after the devastation of Hurricane Harvey, there was another hurricane named Irma made its way into the coast of Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, the Caribbean islands, and Florida. It started out as a Category 5 as Irma swept across Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. Soon after, it made its way into Cuba and the Caribbean islands, specifically Leeway Islands, where it weakened into Category 4 as it made its way towards Florida. Before Irma made landfall, people scrambled to get all the hurricane supplies, fill up gas for the car, get sandbags, shutter all the doors and windows, and prepare to evacuate to a hurricane shelter or move out of state. As it landed in the Florida Keys, Irma has weakened into a Category 3. There, it moved throughout West Coast Florida, where it weakened into a Category 2 but made catastrophic winds and rains. After Hurricane Irma has dissipated towards Tennessee, people far and wide did everything they can to help the people recover from the storm. They made cell phone stations for people to charge their cell phones, made hot meals, even fast food restaurants had to open early after Hurricane Irma, and rescue workers came to give out basic essential needs. Hurricane Irma was the first major hurricane to make a landfall in Florida since Wilma in 2005, and the first to stay at Category 5 throughout the first half of its entire lifespan. 2 weeks later, or a week later, comment me down below if I'm wrong, another hurricane named Maria formed and moved along the same path as Irma, hitting Puerto Rico as a Category 5 hurricane. There, it made catastrophic winds and rain as it passes by. The result was disastrous, as so many buildings were destroyed and everything in Puerto Rico was swept away. Power lines had been strewn left and right along the roads. Communication was cut off, making it unreachable to connect with their family and friends from abroad, and the dam was reaching out at its dangerous peak. People scrambled to get food and water as they tried to recover from the storm. The rebuilding process in Puerto Rico may take weeks, months, or possibly years to get it back to where it once was. President Trump flies out from the White House to his hometown of New York to give his first address to the UN ever since he became president. There, he wastes no time talking about peace and love for the country, as well as normal political stuff. During his speech, he says that now is the time for America to work together to stop North Korea from doing repeated missile tests which threatens Japan. There was one man in the audience who covered his face with his hands after Trump made his totally destroyed comment to North Korea, saying that it was the wrong speech at the wrong time to the wrong audience. But other than that, the rest of the UN paid attention to his words and let whatever he says in his address sink into the hearts and minds of those around him. In Mexico City, A 7.1 magnitude earthquake shook across the whole town, destroying populated areas and making buildings crumble from under their feet. After their ordeal, everyone scrambled to save the people who were trapped under the rubble. Mayor Miguel Angel Mancera says that the rescue must be done very carefully and that the time was against them. At one site, reporters saw onlookers cheer as the woman was pulled out from the rubble. Rescue workers told them to keep silent so they can listen to anyone else who was trapped from under there. Electricity and cell phone services was interrupted in many areas, and traffic was snarled as the traffic lights went dark. 333 people died from the earthquake as the rubble fell from under them. This earthquake was the deadliest in Mexico ever since their last one in 1985, killing 90 people in the process. And well, guys, that is it for me. So, what do you think about my webcam report? Leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Don't forget to like me, subscribe me, or visit me on Twitter and Facebook in the description down below. So, well, guys, that's it for me. Oh, before I go, I would like to apologize that you haven't seen my pictures of the solar eclipse in last month's webcam report. The reason for that is I didn't actually dim the light from my cell phone. Even though I can see it from my eyes, you can't see it in the camera. So as apology for you guys for having seen it, I will show you again. I didn't bring my cell phone. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, so here are the real pictures from my solar eclipse. Sorry for the reflected glare on the screen. Okay, see? It looks like an oval shape when I took this one. And let's see. Oh, if you see over there, we made a box projector and it looks kind of like the moon. Yeah, you can probably see that. And let's see. Oh, and over there, this one looks like fish scales because it was going into a partial eclipse phase. So this is really amazing. Okay, I think. Oh, I took another one right here. Yeah, it's from the parking lot. Okay, I think that's all the solar eclipse pictures. So, anyway, I guess that's it. So I'll better go. So until next time, I'm La Baba 175 here, aka Shanna, and I'll see you later.